Okay, well, we've all experienced it. In-flight seat rage. Moments after you've taken off and the seat in front of you sort of lurches back into full reclining position and your personal space, it is gone. Well, as airlines try to squeeze ever more seats into the same amount of plane, a guide to in-flight etiquette is hoping to make journeys more pleasant all around, because we are certainly heading into one of the busiest travel times of the year. Let's get more. William Hanson is an etiquette expert. I told you we have one in the house. William, great to have you with us. So there we go. There's been this global survey. What are the top things that make the list that we all hate?
Well, the top three really are reclining, the person in front of you reclining their seat as you've got the meal service in front of you. I mean, reclining seat full stop even after the meal service. An overly chatty neighbour, and also the child kicking the back of your seat, which is...
That's where you want to throttle it, basically, isn't it? I'm probably not allowed to say that, but you want to throttle that kid behind you. Why is it, though? Why is it that people think once they're on board or board the plane that they can throw these manners? It's almost like that, isn't it?
It is. The moment the seatbelt sign switches off, our manners switch off as well, and that's not particularly good because, as we know, good manners are all about other people. They are selfless and not selfish. But when we are confined for however long the flight is in a piece of metal and there is no escape, for some reason, a significant proportion of us decide, not consciously, but unconsciously decide to behave in a less than civil way. And really what this Kayak guide is trying to do, the Jetiquette guide, is to bring people's attention to it, that especially as we're approaching a busy time of year for flights, as people go and see family or are going on winter holidays, that we need to be a little bit more civil in the skies. That's really what it's all about.
Well, tell us, what are some of the top tips? How should one behave themselves? What sort of manners should we be using on board?
Well, if you are going to recline your seat, which you are perfectly within your liberty to do, then you must make sure that meal service is totally finished. And I would still turn around to just check the person may have a laptop out or still have the tray table down, to look at them, give that slightly apologetic smile, say, I'm sorry, I'm going to do this. You have no choice in the matter, but at least you are considering them and you are showing some respect for them. And then if you do have a child kicking your seat, before you get particularly irate with the parent, just turn around and say, I'm so sorry. And again, with that apologetic smile, if you approach them nicely and you don't scream at them, anyone in their right mind is going to go, oh, I'm really sorry, I'll try and get Tabitha to stop, or whatever it happens to be, and then they can do something about it. Whereas if you go in all guns blazing, then they're going to...
The defence walls come up.
Yeah, they're going to tell the child to kick your seat more, really, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, look, it is fascinating stuff. I have to say, I didn't even know that this... Where is this part of the plane? I don't even know where that is.
No,
where is that?
It's self-loading freight.
That's self-loading freight. Well, look, it's good stuff, and you're going to try to get it out there around the world so people can find it and read it and behave themselves. Good stuff, William. We appreciate that, mate.